Hi, my name is Billy Flowers and welcome to my channel where I talk about velocity banking and how we can use this strategy to massively pay off debt. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to pay off a brand new 2025 Honda CRV. So let's get started. So first off, we're going to be starting off with our four key numbers. We have an income of $5,000. Our expenses are at $4,500. Our debt, which is our new car, is at $33,700, and our cash flow is only $500. Yeah, only $500. I wanted to show a scenario with a low cash flow and show that you could still pay off a debt. It might take a little longer, but you're still going to pay off a debt. And I'm going to show you how to do it. We have our debt tool here, a line of credit at $10,000 at 15% interest rate. Our car payment is at $564.89 per month, and the interest rate is 6.4%. And this loan is for 6 years or 72 months. Now down here, I have the amortized schedule for the first 6 months, broken down into interest and principal. So the first month, you're going to be paying $179.73 in interest alone. So when you look at this and you see this $179.73, does that look like the advertised 6.4% to you? Does it look like it? Think about that for a second. If we had $1,000 and I told you to take 10% of $1,000, that would be $100. So this is a little bit over half of that. So this is 564. So if I took 6% of this number, it will be a little over $56. But I'm getting charged $179.73. Is that anywhere close to the 6.4%? Oh no, it's not. You know what? Don't believe me. I like to always break out the handy dandy calculator or our phones and go on Google. And let's do the math ourselves. Let's ask Google. What does Google say? So break out your phones and we're gonna calculate this. You're gonna put in $179.73. So go ahead, put that in. Is what percent of $564.89? That's all you're going to do. And then press search on your phone. You're going to come up with a number that doesn't look anywhere close to this. A matter of fact, this number is 31.9%. Yes, 31.9%. This number right here, this 179, is 39% of your monthly payment. And as you can see, this number is going down little by little. So right here, it's 31.9%. Right here, it's probably going to go down a few decimal points. So you're looking at staying in the 30 percentiles this first 6 months. Easy. You might graduate down to the the high 29s. Yeah. But they're advertising 6.4%. That's how the banks make their money. These amortized loans, all of them are front loaded. So you're paying all of the interest up front, and then once you get towards the middle and the end of the loan, that's when more of your principal is going towards the car and less of it's going towards the interest. That's what accelerates the debt payoff of that vehicle. Now, with velocity banking, we're gonna flip this around, and we're gonna be paying the least amount of interest possible, and we're gonna be chunking at the car so we can pay it off faster. So the principal for the first month is going to be $385.16. Month two, we have $177.68 going towards interest and $387.21 going towards the principal. Month three, we have $175 $1,089.61 going towards the interest, and we have $389.28 going towards the principal. Month 4, $173.54 going towards interest, $391.35 going towards the principal. Month 5, $171.45 in interest, $393.44 going towards the principal. And in month 6, we have $169.35 going towards the interest and $395.54 going towards the principal. So if you look at month 1 to month 6, it went down around $10. That's it. So now, if you want to figure out a simple way of how to figure out how long it's going to take you to pay off a line that you have out, a certain amount, what you're going to do is take out the amount that you used and simply divide it by your cash flow. In this case, we're going to be using $10,000, and we're going to be dividing it by our cash flow, which is 500, and we're going to get 20. This is going to be 20 months. Now, this is the perfect scenario, and it doesn't factor in any interest. So it's actually going to take us a little longer than the 20 months. So let's see how much. So first off, in month 1, we have our $10,000, which we're going to use to put on the principal of our car. And we're going to put our income in of $5,000, which is going to lower the balance down to $5,000. And then our expenses of $4,500 is going to come out of the line, raising the balance back up to $9,500. Now notice, we started off with $10,000. We put our income in and our expenses came out. And now the balance is $9,500. See the difference of $500 here? That is our cash flow. Now we have interest that's going to get charged on the line. $118.75, which is going to raise the balance up to $9,618.75 at the end of month 1. Month 2, we have our income going in, our expenses coming out, raises the balance up to $9,118.75. Now the interest that's going to get charged is $113.98. The balance is going to go up to $9,232.73 at the end of month 2. Month 3, income in, expenses out. Balance is going to be $8,732.73. Interest this month, $109.16. Balance, $8,841.89 at the end of month 3. Month 4, income in, expenses out. Balance is going to be $8,341.89. Interest getting charged this month is $104.27, raising the balance up to $8,446.16 at the end of month 4. Now notice, we paid $104 in interest this month in 4 months, and we started with $118. So we're making a little bit of progress. The longer that we go in this debt payoff, the less and less interest that we're going to be paying every single month, and the closer we're going to get to our actual $500 cash flow. And that's what's going to accelerate the process even more. So in month 5, we have our income going in, our expenses coming out, lowers the balance down to $7,946.16. Now our interest is under $100, $99.33, raising the balance up to $8,045.49 at the end of month 5. Month 6, income in, expenses out, $7,545.49 is the balance. Interest, $94.32. Balance $7,639.81 at the end of month 6. Month 7, income in, expenses out, $7,139.81 is the balance. $89.25 is the interest, raising the balance up to $7,229.06 at the end of month 7. Month 8, income in, expenses out. The interest that we're getting charged this month is $84.11, raising the balance up to $6,813.17 at the end of month 8. Month 9, income in, expenses out, raises the balance up to $6,313.17. Interest that we're getting charged, $78.91, raising the balance up to $6,392.08 at the end of month 9. Month 10, income in, expenses out, balance $5,892.08. Interest $73.65, raises the balance up to $5,965.73 at the end of month 10. Month 11, income in, expenses out, $5,465.73. Interest $68.32. Balance $5,534.05 at the end of month 11. Now we're at the 1 year mark. Month 12, income goes in, expenses come out, $5,034.05 is our balance. We're going to be getting charged $62.93, raising the balance up to $5,096.98 at the end of month 12. So in 1 year, we went from $10,000 and we pretty much cut this line of credit in half. Not bad, only working with $500 cash flow. Actually, it's less than $500 in cash flow because we've been paying our interest the whole time. But like I said, each and every month, the interest getting charged is going down. Notice it's going down. So now we're down to $62. In month 13, we have our income going in, our expenses coming out, lowers the balance down to $4,596.98. The interest that we're going to get charged is $57.46. Raises the balance up to $4,654.44 at the end of month 13. So now since our balance is under what we're putting in, I like to flip the numbers just to make this easier to read, and we're not putting in the exact amount, getting a difference, or doing having a negative number. We're just going to put our expenses coming out first and then our income going in, so we can actually see when the line gets down to 0. So we're going to have our expenses come out first of $4,500, raising the balance up to $9,154.44. Then we're going to have our income going. Lowers the balance down to $4,154.44. Now the interest that we're getting charged is $51.93, raising the balance up to $4,206.37 at the end of month 14. Month 15, our expenses are going to come out. Our income's going in. It's going to lower the balance down to $3,706.37. The interest getting charged now is $46.33. $3,752.70 is the ending balance on month 15. Month 16, expenses coming out, income going in. Lowers the balance down to $3,252.70. $40.66 is the interest, raising the balance up to $3,293.36 at the end of month 16. Month 17, expenses out, income in, $2,793.36 is the balance. $34.92 is the interest. $2,828.28 at the end of month 17. Month 18, we have our expenses coming out, our income going in, balance of $2,328.28. Interest we're getting charged this month is $29.10, raising the balance up to $2,357.38 at the end of month 18. Month 19, expenses out, income in, balance $1,857.38. Interest you're getting charged now is only $23.22. We're getting real close to our net $500. Raises the balance up to $1,880.60 at the end of month 19. Month 20, expenses out, income in, balance now is $1,380.60. Interest $17.26. Raises the balance up to $1,397.86 at the end of month 20. In month 21, we have our expenses coming out, our income going in, lowers the balance. Now we're under $1,000, $897.86. The interest that we're getting charged this month is only $11.22, putting our balance at $909.08 at the end of 21. Whew. Now you know we're under $1,000 right now. You already know what's coming. We are getting really close of paying off this line. You should be getting excited right now. Now in month 22, we're going to have our expenses come out. Our income going in lowers the balance all the way down to $409.08. And the interest that we're going to get charged is only $5.11. That's one of the price of a new combo meal at these fast food restaurants that they're offering now. So go to McDonald's and get you one of them burgers and some nuggets and a drink for $5. Go have some lunch. That's going to raise the balance up to $414.19 at the end of month 22. Month 23, expenses come out, raises the balance up to $4,914.19. You already know what time it is. We've been putting in $5,000 this whole time, and now we're under $5,000. So what are we going to do? We're going to pay all the expenses for this month, the same amount, zero this out, 23 months. We're done paying off $10,000, only starting with $500 of cash flow. Only $500. Crazy, right? We made a lot of progress. So this is just the first $10,000 that we put towards this car. And this is not even factoring in the regular monthly payments we were making this whole time, this whole 23 months. So whatever that number is, let's just say $385. We'll start with the top one just to give us some room. If we took $385 and multiply it by 23 months, that's a big chunk that also came off the principal at the same time we put $10,000 on it. Now I'm going to break that down even more in the next video. So thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. And like I always say, get that cash flow.